we do it. Where you catch us if we be in that pulpit. Always catch a vibe, we a movement. You should just subscribe because we too lit. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, yeah, they want that podcast. They want that podcast, watch them scream out, ah, yeah. We live with good intentions. Keep our faith strong. And ain't worried since. It's the Pulpit Podcast, baby. Season 4. Episode 146. What the business is. It's that man with the plan, Big Kev. And that's Cuz with the Bush, Big Bo.
Yo.
And you know we got that food for your soul. For sure. You know we got to do a disclaimer. The disclaimer is like anything else, man. It is like, y'all remember that Biggie song, Warning? You see red alerts, you see caution signs. That is the before you get too deep into something, get out. Turn the other way. That's what we do this disclaimer for. As soon as you turn it on, it's in the first 30 seconds of the podcast, so you ain't got to hear nothing you don't want to hear. So without further ado, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast.
Say it once more.
I said, I got to do it. I said, the Pulpit Podcast is not a gospel or religious podcast, but we are bringing the gospel in the form of information straight like that. Hey, I don't know. This podcast is based on the foundation of positivity, motivation, inspiration, and most importantly, love. So we don't do anything without a weekly affirmation, and it happens that I have one that I made up myself.
Oh yeah,
almost kind of like a rhyme I was doing, but it's one.
Okay.
Live more, complain less, more smiles, less stress, less hate, stay blessed. If you do those equations in life, add them up, you got a beautiful life. Telling you right now. So we gonna go ahead and get into it. We got some good things to talk about. Today. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
So y'all know, we are Kendrick Lamar fans. You know what I'm saying? We champion Kendrick Lamar. That's our guy.
Yeah.
But one thing y'all do know, as watching this show, I call a spade a spade. We keep it straight down the middle.
Okay.
Right is right, wrong is wrong. So I was in the barbershop today or whatever, and there's a discussion ensued about Kendrick Lamar, is he being hypocritical with the price of his tickets, being that he's like a black activist, or, he empowers the less, fortunate, the downtrodden, the community. Is he being like hypocritical in that sense of the price of his tickets versus, what he speaks in his raps?
This is what fuels his activism. Whoever goes out and purchases these tickets and goes to this concert, you're fueling his activism. Like, I have no problem when it comes to, especially artists who have been around the block a few times.
Mm-hmm.
They're not, if he was a brand new artist charging this, I'd be like, what are you doing?
Right.
But this is an artist who's been around the block, Grammy award winning, Pulitzer, I can't even say the word. Pulitzer Prize winning. Pulitzer Prize winning.
That's a great,
you know what I'm saying?
There's a crazy little combination.
He has so many accolades going along with him that he can put a ticket like this. And if, you know what though? If they bite, they bite. If they don't, we lower the prices. That's what he's putting out there.
Yeah, that could be something.
No, it is, because they'll let you. They'll let you know, like, okay, low concert sales, we can't do the concert, so they'll lower the tickets. They'll lower the tickets before then.
Correct.
So like, this is more like a litmus test to see who a bite.
Yeah.
Will these fans or these so-called, you gotta understand too, there are a huge new group of Kendrick fans.
Yeah, it is.
Who are ready to like, hey, I like him.
Yeah.
I'm ready to see his show. Where is he? They think Kendrick Lamar just came out, but not like us.
Right.
Don't realize he's been around for 14 years.
Been around for a minute.
You know what I'm saying? Putting in work. That are like, hey, I'll pay for that.
Yeah.
My daughter wants to go to this show. I'll pay for that.
So
So he needs to go ahead and put it out there as far as his business,
okay.
how much it can generate, the market. Hey, they find out, hey, ain't nobody buying them tickets like that. They lower it. Now they buying these tickets. But he needs to do that because
Okay.
everybody else does it.
Yeah.
Everybody else does it.
So I play the advocate, you know what I'm saying?
Not
like,
the advocate.
the advocate. So I look at it like this, I get it, you know what I'm saying? The market is set, right? When the tickets prices go by the market and what's set on the market or whatever, right? I totally understand that. But at the same token, the perspective that you did bring about, you know what I'm saying? They do have a lot of validity. But when you're a person who kind of champions, you know what I'm saying, the less fortunate and doing the right thing is whatever it may be, because the powers that be is the powers that be, and the business that is the business has been the business, right? Yeah. So and he knows this because he speaks to it. Like, that's what Drake, you know what I'm saying? You're a catalyst for the business to sell and make money, you know what I'm saying? These things can happen with doing so. I think it does kind of come off as hypocritical to price them that high. You can price them at a decent $700 for a nosebleed. Now, $700 if you said he was in the front, at the bottom row, something like that. This is for a nosebleed seat. $700. That means your less fortunate people who trying to come see you, that's going to be the ticket they most likely going to have. Because if it's $700 for a nosebleed, God knows what it is for, you know what I'm saying, up close. So for me, that's kind of hypocritical. You know what I'm saying? I say it like this because just like Jaylen Brown is a hypocrite. He said that he didn't want to go with the bigger brands like Nike, Adidas, whatever other brand that might be out there because he didn't want them selling the shoes to kids. That's unbelievable prices, $150, $200, $250 range, whatever, you know what I'm saying? What is his shoes? His shoes, them little Infinity Stone shoes, are like $160, $170. So you telling me you went and made your own company, have all the powers that be to change the price and to change the mindset of people who are capitalizing off these expensive shoes, and you did the exact same thing. Now, what I will cheat for, y'all remember back in the day, Shaq, you remember Marbury? These were guys who were prominent guys, and their shoes sell for $15, $20 when they easily could have sold them $90 at the time, $80 at the time.
Yeah.
Marbury showed his shoe for $15. And people were buying them. They might not have been the most attractive, but it showed that, for a kid that don't have shoes and a parent that doesn't have the means to get those shoes, he was giving them a way out to say, I got some Marburys or some name attached to them. Not Buddies, but some Marburys, you know what I'm saying? There's a name attached to them. Something like that. I'm looking for people like that. When you stand on business like that, that's taking a stand. Ultimately, I don't think that's the only knock on Kendrick, you know what I'm saying? But like I said before, people make mistakes. Since it is a part of the tour, so that's different management, different ideas, it could have came off, you know what I'm saying, off that.
I put it like this. The less and unfortunate ain't thinking about a damn concert anyway. Get your money as a business.
I can't say that.
Yeah, no, get your money.
I'm talking about the less unfortunate not thinking about a concert they might want to go to, but they can't afford it because it's $700. Maybe if it was $50,
they trying to get their next meal.
But bro,
or getting
somebody, a kid,
they are not thinking about a concert.
Yes, it is, because what if it's a kid's birthday? What if it's like he got straight A's or they got straight A's and it's a gift?
He ain't going to the Kendrick Lamar concert.
Right, because it's too high. But what if a parent can say, I'm saying, listen to this, what I'm saying. If the tickets were affordable to where a person could save up a little bit, or if it made sense, because even as a person who has the money, I'm not paying no $700 to watch no Kendrick Lamar.
No, it should.
So my thing is, if it was like that, make them affordable, period.
It's not for the kids. It's for those who can afford to come see this show.
So you saying a teenager, not a kid? So you said a 16-year-old not supposed to listen to Kendrick Lamar?
If she want to save up her teenage money to see this show, so be it. I'm a businessman. Set your market. If you got a market, if y'all can pay for this market.
I'm a businessman too, but we don't preach. I'm not saying that's what I'm saying. We're not preaching like that though.
But this is how he is allowed to have his activism. You have to generate the money to do the activism.
To a certain extent.
He ain't getting no money off the spins on streaming. He gets his money off of touring.
Now. Because that's
Period.
a new
No, period,
thing.
no,
But
period.
before
In
he was
the-
getting his money off spending and what's called it.
In the game now. Man, in the game, ain't nobody making money off them streams like that. Them streams are really just advertising.
It's off touring. You're correct. Most
They
artists
make
make
their money
off touring.
touring, merch. That's how folks make their money. So if he sets a market and if don't nobody play with it, he'll lower it. But if he sets a market and people are buying these tickets still,
But I'm saying though, you fall into the same line of everybody else though. That's what you're saying is if the market's the market, but you never say you step outside the guidelines of the market. Right, but that's exactly what he called Drake. That's why it's hypocritical because Drake
it's not hypocritical.
Drake capitalizes off of being famous and knowing people going to pay their price. The person that steps in and say, "Hey, I know people will still pay this price, but I don't want people to pay that price."
I'm gonna tell you right now.
That's a different person.
I'm telling you, for the show you will get for Kendrick Lamar and
Ain't no
SZA.
$700, G.
Hang on. I'm just telling you. I'm just telling you. For the show you will get, it's not gonna be no half-ass.
That's true. I give you that.
It's not gonna be no half-ass. So
I give you that.
the prices they're gonna fluctuate. This tour is just brewing. You're not gonna get no half-ass performance. It's not like you're gonna pay $700 and it's a dude walk out and he just rapping on the mic. No, you're gonna see something.
You're gonna get a theatrical performance. That is true. But nigga, I don't care if you shout out a motherfucking cannon. I ain't paying no $700 to see nobody.
But cause I talked to my daughter, you know, she got her cool gig, and you know, she's like, I'm gonna pay whatever the ticket is.
Well, you a kid a little different too, though.
That's what I'm saying. Like
If you're a
she's
working
26.
kid, yeah, she's got a
26,
job though,
got a good job. But like, cause she even said, she's like, Dad, you wanna go to the concert? And I said, how much is it? You know what I'm saying? That's how I think.
That's an adult.
You know what I'm
That's
saying? Like,
an adult response.
I love Kendrick Lamar. I want to see him live.
I do too, but
I'm still a practical thinker. I'm like, hang on, you know, I got to pick up a couple shifts to go see. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got to pick up some days to go see Kendrick. But if my daughter, you know, seeing how my daughter reacted, and she's like, I'm ready to pay that ticket.
But that 20-something range with a job and less responsibilities would pay that. We would pay that back in the day. We would pay that.
Yeah, but it tells me that there's a huge. She's 26. I know her whole crew, and they ain't got gigs like her, but they like, I wish I could work to pay for that market, that's what I'm saying. Kendrick is just, he's hot right now. They set the market. If people buy it, they buy it. If they don't, all right, we lower it. But you gotta get your this. Okay, you gotta let me explain something. Like activism, because that's where people coming from. You know, because Kendrick is an activist. He's Black conscious. They have to have the fuel, the money behind it to have their activism. When you look at during the civil rights movement, the guys who fueled it, it was the actors. It was the musicians who were getting checks that could fuel the civil rights movement. It's the same thing with Kendrick Lamar. He has to go out here and get these checks.
But at the same time, Kendrick Lamar ain't doing it to that level of activism. We call it activism because of what he speaks in his raps.
Yeah, it's culture.
And, you know what I'm saying? But it's not like you going out there and marching and you in these buildings and stuff. No, it ain't the same. I can't deep that because when you say the money was being put behind something, that's a movement. That means you're purposely putting something out there. You're at these government buildings, you're at these functions, you're at this thing, and you're the person championing this movement. I can't say he's doing that. We say he's a Black activist because of what he speaks, his influence, and how he's talks in his raps is what we can say. He does do things for his community. We're not saying he don't, but it's not the same thing as these social, you know what I'm saying, civil rights or, you know what I'm saying, Black activists is out there like that. But I'm saying if you have the narrative, he has the power. He has enough money to where he can control the narrative of how much them tickets are. That's the bottom line. I get it's certain demographics that be able to pay that cost. Like you said, your daughter, she works, she got a nice job. That's nothing to her to spend whatever it's going to be. But it's going to be those parents, and this is what I'm speaking to that demographic. Those parents who got kids.
You ain't going to the show.
Kids listen to this who are big Kendrick Lamar fans and can't wait to see Kendrick Lamar, especially after all the new Kendrick Lamar stuff that done dropped. Now you done gained all these fans who would love to see Kendrick Lamar, but will not be able to afford a $700 ticket.
Bro, I love Michael Jackson. My mama couldn't take me to a Michael Jackson concert. So what are you saying?
I don't know if we couldn't go to the Michael Jackson concert. They just never did. About the pricing, I don't know about that one. I don't even know what I would have to see what the cost
yeah, that's
for Michael Jackson tickets. I don't even remember Michael Jackson coming to Indianapolis or nothing like that.
Don't say that.
He don't even put us on the radar.
Hey, now Kendrick Lamar might not come to Indianapolis.
Right. I don't even remember Michael Jackson ever being in a concert that said he was coming to Indiana to where we. That's crazy. He from here and we can't even see this nigga.
Yeah, serious business.
You gotta go overseas to see Michael.
Man,
and if you could go overseas,
you gotta watch documentaries. You gotta watch some movies.
Is Michael on a whole other level. His concert be like a sea of people and people
passing out, crying.
I ain't seen nobody passing out.
Now, I mean, I ain't saying Kendrick's on that level, but at the same time, like.
But you don't think he owns any responsibility to those people? Okay,
no.
That's your take.
No.
I disagree, but that's your take. I respect it.
I don't.
I respect it, but y'all let us know. He's still my guy, but like I said before, hey, if you're not making people be accountable, then what you doing? We don't do no yes man in the crew. You gotta call a person out if you want to call him out. Call him out. He's still a good dude though. I just don't agree with that part.
Call out?
Huh? I said something about him. I called him out about them tickets. I think it's ridiculous. When I didn't know the ticket was $700. I'm thinking around the realms of
he didn't set them prices.
But
those are the prices.
But you are involved in your name. Your business going on.
He comes with the business. This is how much it costs for us to have an effective.
But I'm saying we know he know, right?
And so the ticket master. And the people, the promotion people, they're like, okay, for us to make money off of it, this is what we're putting out.
He is the headline. He says, now, we got to change some things up. This is too much. He is the man.
Why he got to be the one to do it? Because don't nobody else do it. Nobody, Celine Dion ain't do it. Mariah Carey ain't do it. Whitney Houston didn't do it. Luther Vandross didn't do it.
You just proved my point. They don't talk like him. None of them talk like him or rap like him. You just proved the point. The only reason why we saying, do we say anything about Drake tickets? No, because guess what? Drake tell you he got to get money.
And ain't nobody going to them Drake shows.
But I'm just saying though, what do we say about Drake? Drake said, I'm out here to get money, so you know them tickets don't cost because I'm out here to get your money. Kendrick raps something totally different, and now these tickets are showing something different. That's why it's hypocritical in my
It's not
eyes.
Hypocritical.
To me.
This is the timing.
To me it is. I think it's
timing.
That's my take.
He's hot. He's hot.
Hey, it is what it is. But we'll go ahead and move on to Move Point. We disagree on that completely. So we'll go ahead and move on to the next topic. Bo.
Cuz want to fight me.
I will fight you. I mean, we have a heated discussion. I'm gonna stand on business. You gonna stand on business. It ain't always pieces of cream over here, nigga.
Cuz want to fight me.
Right,
what's the next one?
Now, you would know if I want to fight you, I'll flip this damn table over like that motherfucking GIF, and this whole show would be over. We be, like, what they say on TNT, it'd be some furniture moving, nigga. That's what it would be. But no, we still doing the show. Now to the next topic. That's how professionals do it. You ever watch on TV when niggas get into like Shannon and what's called might get into a heated discussion, and then they go by the next segment or the commercial, they on to the next one? That's professionalism, baby. So here we go.
Yeah, no, so I said nothing.
Yeah, you ain't say nothing. Nah, that's on you. You the one might want to fight me. I'm going to still talk.
No, I'm over laughing.
Here we go. But what's one red flag you will never ignore again in a future relationship?
Lack of communication. If I see, like, communication through problems early,
mm-hmm.
It's a wrap, B.
Yeah. Yeah.
Turn the music on. It's a rap.
Lack of a communication.
Communication, like okay, if you have a meet and greet or a meetup or whatnot, and somehow that turns into a mishap. Oh, it's a wrap.
Yeah.
Lose my number.
He said, lose my number.
Serious.
I agree with you. I mean, but that's like the foundation of any relationship, whether it be
The building.
like, it's a building something. You gotta have that, man, on anything, man. So that's like a definite. I agree with you.
Yeah.
Man.
Lose my number.
Get lost. Go that way.
So yeah, that's the communication. Like if you say something and then switch it up real quick,
Switch it up.
early. Bing, bing, bing. Flag.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Throw a flag on the field. For me, I am big on communication. But I can't take that one, so I'm gonna go a different route. I'm gonna say heal traumas. Because what I'm gonna say is this, man. I am not, and I get people what I've seen women say, and I've seen women say, if you a strong man, you'll help me get through my traumas. Dig this. How do you know I didn't just get over my traumas?
Bitch.
And I ain't trying to go back the same road. You know how hard it is for me to get down from get away from my traumas to have somebody else in my life? I'm trying to find somebody who's been the same path that I've been on so we can go on this new path together with new slates, you know what I'm saying? And not having to worry about what the ex did and the priors did, you know what I'm saying? And be able to grow and manifest from that. And if you ain't on that, you can't mess with me. You hear, well, that's what my old boyfriend used to do. And, when I snap on you because that's how he used it. If I hear that,
I'm out. Don't ever.
Because I get you might have traumas, but before you start to bring somebody new into the picture and you want them in your life in that manner, you should have healed those traumas. You should have been able to be in a situation when Kevin does something, it's what Kevin's doing, not what Mike, Larry, Joe, you know what I'm saying, Bob did prior. Hey, Kevin, you said you going to the gym. That's what he used to say, but he was over some bitch house. Nah.
I got shit to do.
I ain't got nothing to do with that. I might literally have a flat tire. I might have literally just passed the time because I was really in the gym working out. You know what I'm saying? Or I might have stopped to talk to cuz, you know what I'm saying, real quick. But it's nothing, bad, you know what I'm saying, or deceiving I was doing. But you already done put me in that classification just because of your traumas. No, we not doing that. We too grown to do that nowadays.
Cleared it out.
So that's my main one. Heal them traumas, baby.
Yeah.
And don't expect a person, and don't try to downgrade a person because they won't help you heal your own traumas.
Yeah, fuck you.
I literally hear women say that. Well, he a strong man. He'll help me get through this, huh?
Fuck you.
Hey, nah. We come in this world by ourselves, right?
And we die alone.
And we die alone. So you got to heal them traumas yourself. Plus, can't nobody heal the traumas but you anyway. Like, I mean, I don't know what you dealing with. I don't know what you suppress deep down inside of what the deep root is. I don't know that. How I'm going to help you heal something that I don't even know, especially if you ain't even told me that you have traumas, because most of them out there acting like they don't even have traumas.
Nah, they fucked up.
For real. Like, and I've heard that so many times. I was like, you know what? That is so pathetic that so many women say a strong man who doing his thing, he don't want to stick around. Oh, he couldn't handle me. He couldn't make me help me see through it and make me feel comfortable.
Deal with your bullshit.
It's not nobody's job to make you feel stronger as a woman. You know what I'm saying? Now, he can make you feel secure to speak as a woman who has traumas. You know what I'm saying? To tell somebody, be like, hey, I done been through some stuff, but I think I'm at a good place now that where I can let somebody new come in my life. Now, that's a conversation everybody can have. You know what I'm saying? That's talking about the past. But when you try to dictate your new situation based off of your traumas, you lost. That relationship ain't going nowhere.
Nowhere.
Like a bird with no wings. like that bird they do at that funeral when he was trying to throw him in the sky and let him go and he fell straight down.
That whole crowd was like, oh. I love them. A group of black women sigh at the same time. Oh. It's like a choir.
Oh, it be in unison too. It be in unison too. For real. Oh. Like they push a button, you don't be like the Jerry show. They used to push a button for the reaction. Oh.
That damn dove.
Nah, but hey, now that was bad though, because he threw that mug hard like he was about to take off.
And I
That
heard,
mug went straight down.
I heard the ooh. The background, ooh. I like ooh.
Because how do you respond? You're at a funeral, and it's supposed to be like the climatic moment. And this bird just falls down to the ground. Like
It didn't even flap.
it didn't. Nah, it was dead in his hand. He choked it. He choked that bird.
What was he talking about again?
But anyway, that's how we do. We just flow fluid
Yeah,
around here. But we just talking about the red flags and you know what I'm saying,
Yeah, the red
ignoring them.
flags,
Yeah. So
Don't ignore them.
don't ignore them. You know what I'm saying? Their future
Especially-
relationship.
Especially when the OGs, because you get a point in life, you want love.
You should.
You want to feel love.
You should.
Don't ignore the red flags.
That's why we cracking up. People be like, you like to be single. No, it's not like I purposely say I'm going to just be single. Like, I just ain't going to stand on I'm not going for no
hey.
BS.
Now, for me, I love being single.
But I truly think if somebody connected with you and on all the type of things you not looking for, but that you have interest in, right? That vibe with you, you wouldn't be against
No,
a
this
relationship.
is my thing right now. And this is what I might put on Bo's thoughts. I want to put my phone number out. I just want to sit and talk. Like I
put my phone number out.
Yeah, I do kind of miss.
You're gonna be all type of scam likely's calling you.
No, I ain't gonna lie, man. I do miss that old
I
era.
would advise you not to do that, cuz.
Hey, sit on the phone and just be sitting and talking. I do miss that era. That's the only thing. That's the only thing.
I get that, bro.
So I'm about to drop my hotline. I'm about to drop my phone number. Hey,
She
any
used
woman,
to call me on my cell phone.
if y'all want to sit and talk, I'm here for you.
When you need my love.
I like the old Drake. Give me the melodies.
I like Drake with the melody.
Yeah.
But no, what I'm saying is, I understand the vibe you want to happen, but I know what vibe is going to happen. Scam likely is going to hit you up and try to scam you. As soon as they see that YouTube, they're like, is that his real number? Don't do it, cuz. Don't do it.
These are all jokes.
Yeah, I'm about to say, I cut this motherfucker off.
Yeah, these are all, hey, no.
Cut the TV off. Cut the TV off.
Cut the TV off. Cut the TV off.
For real. All right, so we got one good. This was a good discussion that happened off of another post that I had done on Facebook or whatever. And it was a discussion inside the initial post. So, Bo, is a man expecting sex after the first date the same as a woman going on a date strictly just to eat? Like she sees no future automatically with that person, but she's good to go get something to eat for that night.
Man. I think it's the same thing, man. Serious. Man, these brides are getting healthy off of random dates. Like and then
Eat at the best restaurants.
yeah,
off of one day.
just met this bride off of online apps, of course. I just
Swipe left. Swipe right.
I did time left. I want to do time left. That's something else we got to talk about.
Okay.
Time left. But and then you get there and she orders everything. What can you do?
Walk out. No, I'm just playing. No, just playing. But nah.
What can you do?
You brought you got to take that L.
When you and so as a woman, she has to take that option of I'm hanging out. This guy might expect something. Yeah. I mean, it's the give and take of dating. Like.
But I think the difference is, and this is where I kind of stand about it. I'm not calling either one of them bad. Just stand on business. If that's what you do, that's what you do. But I'm saying is this. Just because a man wants to sleep with you don't mean he doesn't want to have anything else to do with you after sleeping with you. That means he's like, yeah, he might just be a horny, freaky dude and he just likes to get it in. And there's a lot of women who do like to get it in on the first date, you know what I'm saying? So he might have had a lot of goers and he's accustomed to, but that don't mean he don't want to grow with you, you know what I'm saying, after that fact. I'm speaking about the woman who says, knowing that the dude has interest in her of some magnitude, not just to be eating, like he's trying to get to know her, but she don't like the way he look. He don't make enough. They don't vibe enough, but she still takes the date.
Yeah, she gonna eat.
So she can go eat. That's different to me. That's the selfish, because he doesn't know that that's your intent to not see him again. He don't know. He don't know that. Now, if you see,
you get the vibe. You get the vibe. You get the vibe.
Them dudes don't be knowing that. Them dudes don't be knowing that. They get hook, line, and sinker. That them women know exactly who they can get.
Well, maybe
man.
You season. I can tell. I can tell.
But we different. You gotta take yourself out the box. Yeah. We talking about other niggas. We season. I know how it's gonna go down if you acting funny with me like that. That ain't what you want. And matter of fact, you gonna know you can't play me like that from the conversation that we had before the date. You gonna know you can't get me like that. So they size up, just like everybody in the world, people size up who they can get. It's period, point blank. But I'm saying, a man telling you, hey, if I take you out to, that restaurant, what I'm saying, we go to a hotel or you come back to the place and kick it, he's letting you know he expects something at the end of that date. So do you be like,
you don't tell nobody to go to a hotel.
I'm just saying, some niggas do. Hey, I'm telling you, I hear stories, G. They be like, hey, we can catch, like in the midst of, he's breaking down the plans of the, and the girl's like, what you mean go to a hotel? The girl told me this, G. Like, the dude told her, after we get something to eat, we can go, get some drinks and get the whole hotel. She was like, what you do? We go do at the hotel.
Yeah.
But that might be his go-to, and it might work.
I mean, it might work for him. Yeah, but But
they don't
at least have a date. Have a date.
But the thing that don't mean he don't want to be her. But
have the date, and then like in the middle of that date, it leads to like, let's grab a hotel.
Either way, if a woman wants to only eat,
you can tell her.
But I'm saying it's not a judgment on call, because if a woman wants to only eat, if a woman wants to only eat, say it. Say, hey, I'm out here. That's what niggas do to me. I'm gonna do it to them. Own it. Both of them are owning it. But they do it with the intent to act like, no, it might be a second date, and almost boost these niggas up to think they got a chance. When she done told her girlfriends, I'm just going to go get this drink. I'm just going to go get this.
Man, that's on the dude, because you got to understand again. No,
on the dude.
Yes, it is.
It ain't just on the dude, G.
We have to expect.
Nah, G.
Yeah.
Nah, I disagree.
You just said we season.
We season, but you gotta stop. I'm saying, when you keep putting your mentality in other niggas that didn't come up like us, that's my point. When you say we, no, me and you, because what we come up as and how we know how this shit moves.
So we telling niggas.
Every nigga
so this is what we doing right now. We telling niggas who ain't seasoned. we gonna tell you niggas who ain't seasoned. This is what we're gonna do now.
There you go.
We're gonna change it up. For you niggas who ain't seasoned, watch these brides.
There you go.
They'll have you set up.
There you go.
We'll tell them. Yeah. But the whole thing was about red flags. So that's
that was the other one. That was the other one. That was the other. You on the wrong topic, G. That was what prior. We talking about the expected the sex after the first date.
Oh shit!
I'm like the red flag. You on the wrong one, G.
We bouncing around here.
That's what we do all the time. But they correlate.
Yeah, they do correlate.
That is a red flag.
That is a red flag.
Yeah, they correlate.
It is a red flag. But like, I was going to angle trying to sell something to the younger guys. For the younger guys, as soon as you see these red flags, don't give them promises. Don't give them because they think that's the part of the game.
But I'm saying
they red flags.
What I'm saying is this off of yours. Because normally on the first date, you just had initial conversation and you building up something, you think it's going to go somewhere off of that date. I'm just saying that's how a man might think. He's not going to think, oh, she's already made up in her mind that it's not going to be a second date.
Man.
I'm coming for this meal. And you're thinking, well, if the date goes good, I have an opportunity. She's not giving you no play, no opportunity.
She's going to finish. She's going to eat that meal.
She's going to finish that meal and lose your number.
Man.
Or ghost you. That's what I'm saying to those women like that. But what I do think, to Bo's point about the red flag, if you get done like that, don't let it happen again. See the signs, be smart, grow. You know what I'm saying? That's how you get. When we talk about season the game, that's experience. You can't get experience.
We all been through it.
You can't get seasoned by words. You got to go through it.
Hey, to my nephews. I ain't got no sons. Yeah, we've all been through it.
Yeah. Everybody got played.
Every player has got played. That's what makes them a player. That's how you learn.
You gotta take an L to get a W, or know how to get the W. Stay winning.
So yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was just saying. When you say like we got seasoned from experience, we had to take our
was
our
out
bumps.
there.
We had to take our licks. You know what I'm saying? We had to take the L's.
Losses, like damn.
And then we like, damn, I ain't taking no more losses, bitch.
Nah.
That's what make you seasoned when you say I ain't taking no more.
I'm a hippie. Let's do it again.
Let's do it again
and see what happens.
But yeah, that's all I'm saying. Like I just say I don't knock neither one. Do your thing. But I just feel like dude saying I want to sleep with you and I still kind of want to grow with you versus a motherfucker say I just came to get these chicken sticks and these chicken tenders and I don't want to talk to you ever again. And I know this before I even take this date. Are you done seen this man picture be like, nah, he ain't it. Or you know where he work at. Nah, he ain't it. And then you still take the date. To me, that's kind of messed up. But no here nor there. All right, so we got to get into sports and entertainment.
Man.
And y'all seen it like just a day ago. I think it was like, what was that game? The game was on Thursday night, I want to say. You know, y'all seen LeBron James confront Stephen A. Smith about his son. I'm trying to formulate my thoughts, man, because I really...
Do you want me?
Go ahead, because I'm going to formulate my thoughts, because I don't want to sound like a true hater, but, you know, it might come out like that.
I get LeBron standing up for his son.
Mm-hmm.
But at the same time, he has put his son out there for all the criticism and everything that can come to his son's way.
Yeah.
Not even LeBron's way. You have put your son out there for everybody to sit and say, critique, say what they say. Bro, I get you as a father. I'm a father. Stand up. But you set your son up for this situation. And now you going at folks gangster, getting tough.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like it. I don't like it because I'd rather see you get tough and gangster with some of these cats on the court. Where was that tough gangster dude when you was playing against KG?
The Boston series. Against Chicago Bulls with Joakim Noah.
Yeah. Well, where was that at? Where was that at? Like that. But like, I don't want to even knock LeBron because LeBron has been great for 20-something years.
Yeah.
I don't even want to, go
right. Wrong. It's almost the same thing about
But at the same time, like, nah, you didn't have to do that to Stephen A. Stephen A. is 6 foot at best. Like you didn't have to get tough with him like that.
And did you really even get tough? That's the real thing. I think you did it in front of a whole bunch of people. Well, that's why I'm going to get my spill out. I want to break down all
I just
want to break down all the things that people are going to say to defend LeBron James. Okay, yeah, a father is supposed to step in for his son.
Yes, he is.
But was he really talking about his son in a derogatory manner? No. All he told LeBron James was to, as a father, which he was really saying as him being a father too, because he is, putting the extra pressure on Bronny, knowing what you are and who you are, is ridiculous and it's almost set him up to fail, which it is. You're telling people that he's better than most of the NBA players or half of the NBA players in the league before he even gets drafted. Let's break this down. Bronny James played a half a season of college basketball.
He got sick.
He got, that was beforehand. The first year he didn't play because of his medical condition. The second year,
but it was tapered off because he got sick.
Yeah, but I'm just saying,
they couldn't just throw him out there like that.
Right, but my point is, the reason why people say what they say about Bronny, because we haven't got a chance to see a full sample size of him to say you're going to the NBA. You haven't been top tier, even in high school, even in college. There are people in college that missed out on opportunities that could have had an opportunity at the NBA team that didn't because of Bronny. Now, I'm not saying nothing wrong. LeBron James has all the power in the world and he should flex it because that's what white people do all the time. So I'm not talking about him using nepotism to get his son on, right? But when you do that, you have to understand and give him tough skin. There's going to be a certain level of scrutiny and criticism when he don't perform. All them games we seen, people were giving him the open opportunity to prove us wrong. Well, the games we seen, he wasn't ready for the NBA. And when he did have a good game, it was with other G Leaguers who are not ready for the NBA. That's why they're in the G League. 2, Stephen A. Smith is a commentator, analyst who talks about all things basketball.
Yeah.
Whether it's the statistical, whether it's the life outside of basketball.
Man.
He's been covering the NBA for 30-something years.
Yeah.
He's a journalist, which if you ain't know anything about a journalist, not these podcasters and these people who just want to talk about basketball.
He's a real
He was
journalist.
been in the rooms with these
Right.
NBA players of these greats. He's a journalist. So talking about the NBA and all aspects of it, you're going to get all aspects of Stephen A. Smith, and he gonna stand on business about what he say, period, point blank. My problem is LeBron James has had so many people say something about Bronny in this span, and I never see him go check them when they've been in the Laker game. I never see him go check them when they playing against them. Jaylen Brown was with some females and literally told the females, you can read his lip, they got the voiceover, you can literally hear him say he ain't NBA ready. Right? While watching the Lakers play, he say that.
Yeah.
Now, when he seen Jaylen Brown at the All-Star game, he just kind of like slided him where we knew he got an attitude with him. But he didn't go check him, hey, keep my son out your, you know what I'm saying, name out your mouth. He didn't go, because guess what? Guess what would happen if he did that to Jaylen Brown?
Probably got hit. Jaylen Brown's no, you don't play with Jaylen Brown.
And if you ever been in a hood environment or you ever been in the streets, there's one thing that most street niggas know. You're going to do things where people ain't going to see. I don't want nobody to break this shit up. I don't want nobody else to jump in this thing. If I got a problem with you as a man, we gonna meet up. Why you always say we gonna step outside, handle our business? We gonna bang it out, come back. We don't need spectators. Because guess what? Spectators do. Call the police, break it up. What do you think LeBron James is gonna do to Stephen A. Smith in front of all them fans at a halftime of a basketball game? And what did you expect Stephen A. Smith to do because he represents a brand? He just signed a contract to be a $100 million analyst. Why would he spaz out?
To me, this is a win for Stephen A. Smith.
Such a win. And the way he handled it, he even said, if you listen to his podcast, you listen to First Take the day after, he even took it on himself where he didn't do anything wrong. Because I listened to what he said about Bronny. He never questioned LeBron James saying him being a bad father. Actually, the accolades he gives LeBron, philanthropist, humanitarian, great father.
Man.
These are all the things he undoubtedly gives. He don't even give Michael Jordan. He gives LeBron James his props on that. But when it comes to basketball, he believes LeBron James is number 2 and Michael Jordan is number 1. And he's never going to turn from that. And they have a problem with him saying that because Stephen A. Smith has a voice. And he's so big time that his voice resonates. And that's why those players have a problem with what he say. What he say kind of like, it's Bible. If Stephen A. Smith say it, no players have a problem with it. If it was like a Skip Bayless or them other cats, it's like, okay, Skip just talking shit.
They don't like him either.
They don't like him neither. But LeBron James, you put your son on the microscope. When he get an NBA check, he's an NBA player. He's fair game.
Man.
Simple as that. And the people trying to use the narrative that Stephen A. Smith questioned his fatherhood, where? Where did he ever say LeBron James was a bad father? Where?
Stop it.
He just said, stop putting him in the game. He's not ready, which everybody can see.
Yeah.
Y'all keep trying to start this man.
Bronny been showing
in the G League, but when he gets in the game, he don't show it.
Yeah.
How many G Leaguers we seen they get called up, right? They averaging 30-something points in a game. They get called up to the NBA, and next thing they can't even score 2 points when they in there. I mean, they look out of sorts.
What's my guy? He's from Indiana, too.
You from Indiana?
He still get called up. He sucks.
Called up and sent back down. Called up and sent back down. Because you're not ready.
Langford.
Langford.
Yeah. That
Romario Langford, that's the name?
Yeah, man. Romero Langford. Yeah, he sucks too, man.
Exactly, but did he not have his opportunities with Boston? That's who he was with, I think he was.
He was few teams.
Well, they gave him his opportunity. He get in the game.
San Antonio.
You can't cut it. Like, that's how basketball goes. You can't cut it. So we got to cut it. And Stephen A. Smith even said he wishes nothing but the best for Bronny. He knows it's going to take time. He even thinks he's going to be a good NBA player.
Those type
but y'all don't say nothing about that, though.
But those type of lines is probably triggers.
Hey.
Hey. My nigga.
Hey. It is what it is, though.
Yeah, now for other folks, like they hear that certain word, that pisses them off. Like, hang on.
Yeah, you're right. But I'm like, when they just try to take that lane, like, it'd be different if he said, Bron James, you're a terrible father for putting Bronny James in this predicament. You know what I'm saying? You should have known he was going to do that.
But you got folks who already set up, like, when they feel a certain way to say anything about me.
The King. You can't say nothing about the King.
You say anything, and then if you say anything about the King's Prince, oh, God damn. Fuck you.
Yeah.
But, Bron.
And he ain't never said that.
You know what? I mean, this might be his worst
showing to me. That was
it happens.
Yeah,
it happens. Like, we men out here. We just.
For example,
but I still G for LeBron as a father too.
I will say this. This is the reason why I like Steph Curry so much, because there are so many NBA players that have narratives written about them and things that have nothing to do with them that's written about them that's a slight to their abilities, right? Steph Curry. Oh, you didn't get the MVP when Iguodala got the MVP. You didn't win a championship without KD. You too scrawny. You too this. You're not this. You're not that. Steph don't never speak to none of that stuff. Steph just go out and just kill. Babyface assassin just kills, rack up accolades and stuff like that. You say anything about LeBron James, it's going to be his people getting at you, or he's going to make a little slight about you or something.
It has something to say more about our ecosystem. Or not an ecosystem, but like our society, because nobody would be scared of Steph Curry.
I ain't nobody scared of LeBron James either.
No, but LeBron James, 6'9", 270.
I ain't never seen LeBron get in a fight.
No, not even hands. But that is more imposing.
Yeah.
So like you
intimidating.
Would think, intimidating. Where what I say goes.
Yeah, he definitely the dude to run the NBA though, because he be having players under control. Don't run. Bro, they listen to him. All I know is they listen to that man. Whatever he say, kind of goes.
Listen to him, but
they follow suit. That means you run it. If I say when they said, because I didn't ever think that. I thought Kawhi Leonard, at that time when they was talking about who's the king of LA, it was around that time, and it was the pandemic, and when they was about to play in the bubble, right? I never thought LeBron James was the king in that mindset, right? Like, I'm going to use my muscle in front of all these NBA players. They said the Clippers and some other team didn't want to play in the bubble. They was like, we don't want to do this. So without the Clippers and them, it wasn't going to be no playoff because they were part of the playoff scene. And they didn't want to do it. LeBron James came in a room. This is from NBA players. Came in the room and said, we playing. That's all he said. We playing.
Yeah.
And we know the rest. So there you go. He got muscle, he got weight, he move it around, but he's very sensitive. He's very sensitive, G. Like, some of that stuff, we know you good, but some people just not gonna put you in front of Jordan. Some people not like me ain't gonna put you in front of Kobe. That's our preference. But if you a LeBron James fan and you think he's number one, I'm not about to debate you no more. Because his body of work, the body of work he's doing this year.
Oh no. Hey, 40. Hey,
I can't speak no bad about that.
Hey, this OG LeBron.
When you get over 40, I know what it feels like. Hey, I really want to go to work, let alone play some goddamn basketball.
It's snap, crackle, pop over here. You know what I'm saying?
Rice Krispies.
Every move
and I just think he sized up Stephen A. Smith, and he wanted to do that in front of all them people because somebody was going to be recording. Always somebody recording something.
He wanted
to make that narrative because you see, it's been narratives before that even happened about how the media is treating these players so bad, and they're making it seem like the players don't do anything good, and there's not a good balance of good versus the bad takes. But y'all do recall, Michael Jordan was talked about, said he was a gambler, he was drunk, he got his daddy killed. Did Michael Jordan ever respond? He just kept playing basketball and winning championships. He's like, hey, I'm going to go into my sanctuary. Matter of fact, he said he retired because he couldn't take that no more. The mental bombardment of those type of things made him retire. And he only came back to try to have the Washington Wizards. Was the Wizard at the time?
Yeah, the Wizards.
The Wizards. He wanted to be the owner, but they said he couldn't be the owner unless he played. That's why he came back and played.
To try to hype this.
Yeah, bro. They done told this man. Look how personal that is. That your gambling is the reason why your daddy's dead. Come on, bro.
Man, that Washington Wizards Jordan is sad, really.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, but you knew why he was doing it though. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to pick up this damn team.
Yeah, and then that's the thing about it. And like
he couldn't do it with like marketing. All he could do was, I know how to play basketball.
Yeah, and I remember when Magic Johnson was coming up, he couldn't be Larry Bird. That was his take. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has had a narrative and been browbeat by the media. LeBron James, you're not the first player. You won't be the last.
Nah, you definitely ain't the last.
So nobody's picking on these new players. They just got a lot of money.
I say the new pick on is Jason Tatum, man. Niggas is picking on Jason Tatum.
I like Jason Tatum, but the thing about it is people gotta understand, fans make the face of the NBA. Fans like exciting players. Jason Tatum is I take my lunch pail to work, I do my job, and go home. That's it. He doesn't give you that.
He's a winner, though.
He's a winner, but you still have to bring a certain level of awe. And like Steph Curry, the Warriors can be out or be in a play-in, and motherfuckers still go see Steph Curry. Why? Because when he get on that court, he do the little night-night celebration. He doing this. People love to be entertained. Jason Tatum at his best, you don't even get like a fist pump. Like, it's not the same.
He just win. He just wins.
But when you're marketing and you're trying to be marketable, that's not what's going to make you the face.
Yeah, I get it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not the media who don't want Jason Tatum, because they G for Jason Tatum, actually. It's the people who's like, Jason Tatum, he's a good player, but he's not my favorite exciting player. Anthony Edwards ain't won shit. But I guarantee you,
they love Anthony Edwards.
But they love Anthony Edwards. Why? Because Anthony Edwards will cuss you out. Anthony Edwards will say, I'm going to bust your ass. Anthony Edwards try to dunk on everybody. Anthony Edwards talk shit to every star. And we see it. We like, that's that Mike and Kobe shit right there. We like that. Jason Tatum's a good guy. He's like, I play basketball. I'm real good at it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got a son named Deuce.
I am, you know what I'm saying, a nice guy, you know what I'm saying, a public figure. But he still gets his endorsements, don't get me wrong. He just won't be the face to the fans of the NBA until he gets a grr to him. That's what I say. You got to have a grr. He showed that, like, you know, Jason Tatum's quiet. I think Jason Tatum's a great hooper. But, you know, that's no here nor there. Then you got to talk about good old Chuck and Kendrick Perkins.
Oh, not that. They just setting up to get viewership for when everything.
I just think Chuck do got to show his, you know, his people he gonna work with a little bit more respect. You can't go around just calling grown man fool and idiots and ignorant, because everybody ain't gonna take it as, oh, you just being Chuck. Everybody ain't gonna take them words like, somebody gonna be like, hey man, what you say? I'm like, oh man, you gonna have to stand on business about what you said. That's why Kendrick Perkins said, hey, when you see a fool, you see an idiot, keep that same energy. And see. So, you know, but like I said, everybody has a difference of opinion. Nobody got to be an idiot. And the thing is, Chuck know that the people control the narrative of what we watch and see.
Nah, Chuck know that
people love the Lakers. People love talking about the fucking Lakers.
And at the same time, too, Chuck also know for the next setup and wave, he building up. So like, yeah, I know we about to be working with these idiots.
Nah, man, that was funny though. He said we gonna be on there. We gonna be fools too.
He's setting it up for like, hey, when they go to ESPN.
But you just never know how the next person take it. Even though Smith and other people might be like,
you never,
that's just Chuck.
And at the same time too, you never know. He might have personal. Like,
I don't know, because the way he said it was, they done had riff before, and it don't look like nothing was healed.
Okay.
Because when he looked at Shaq, because you know he had beef with Shaq too, and Shaq was like, Shaq, you know what I'm talking about? He was like, Kendrick Perkins.
Well, hey, it is what it is. I mean,
you got to bang up somebody.
the way it is on the floor, the game, it's the same.
Hey, we
in the back room,
compete.
As far as being a basketball analyst now, like it's the same thing. We still in the paint.
Yeah,
we still in the paint.
Didn't compete.
We still in the paint.
But yeah. So it's some interesting things going on, and y'all know we did a whole show and we didn't have to talk about Donald Trump.
I thought you was gonna say Drake.
Oh, him too. The D's, Donald and Drake. We ain't had to talk about them in a minute. The D's.
That is great. That is great. That is great.
That means it's a good show. We didn't have to talk about them not one time. We could have, but I don't want to.
No, I don't want to either.
You got anything else, Bo?
No, I do want to say, check out my guy, Boldy James. He dropped a project. I think it's been about 2 weeks.
Okay.
Token of Appreciation. Boldy James is totally embracing working with producers and making a solid project. He's getting busy with it. On this project, he's working with Chuck Strangers. Chuck Strangers, I believe he's a Detroit rapper, but producer. Okay. But the sound is dope. Great project. Check out Boldy James. Damn, what a Token of Appreciation.
Okay. And I will say, for those who like Tory Lanez, check out his new album.
Oh, yeah, Tory Lanez. Yeah.
I mean, as a person who deal with music and mixing and engineering music and trying to get better at it.
For him in jail.
For him to be in jail.
I can hear it, but at the same time, they mix it.
Man, to have that in jail.
Yeah.
Dude, that is unbelievable. Whoever his dude is.
Yeah.
Yeesh.
Yeah.
But if he can get out, he gonna be making some money. There's some talent in him for real, because I don't know what he's even using. That maybe the jail got a studio now. I don't know. They might got a studio trying to get them incorporated.
Either rapping over the phone.
Yeah, but hey, rapping over the phone and having it sound like that, props. But Tory is nice. Like I was saying, his album, he's always gonna be nice with the words of him singing or rapping. Tory's nice. But it's kind of dope to have an album drop from jail.
Man.
But I don't have anything else. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Yeah. Had some heated up and down moment, little tension ain't never hurt nobody.
Y'all missed out on some stuff.
Hey, but that's what has to happen. But you see, me and Cuz still laughing, being jovial. Rock. That's how the world needs to handle stuff. You can stand on business, both of y'all, respectfully, be adults, and get to an agree to disagree, or I see your perspective and move on. But until the next one, you up.